In half an hour, the underground antics of René's Resistance return to BBC1 in Allo Allo. First, Noel Edmonds discovers there's little resistance to his line of questioning in the first of a brand new series of Telly Addicts. Welcome to the first show in our brand new season as we look for the Telly Addict family of 1987. You know the rules, you know what happens. We've got one or two slight changes, they'll become apparent in just a while, and we've got some great TV clips for you. And by way of an attempt at making our families this series relax a little bit, we've invited them not just to bring themselves, but also to bring one or two things from home, so we can see the state of their houses. Over this side, we've got the Wells family, and sitting right next to me is Paul Wells. He says he likes programmes with the little triangles on, the cheese adverts, and he's brought with him a sort of mobile thing that, yeah.
Yes, well, about 2 years ago, I brought this for my wife, because she liked to see these two things.
Yes,
swing about in the middle.
Fine, and that's the kind of thing you have around your house, is it?
Yes, all over the place.
Great. The wife is next to him, and it's Trish. And she collects old comics, that's right?
Yeah, that's
You've just
right.
put a bid in for Les Dawsonite here. And we have a photograph that you've very kindly brought along. Trish, what are you doing in that picture?
Well, I was watching your programme last year and I fell asleep.
Thank you. You're not going to do very well today. Then the third member of the team is Clive Frances, a thimble collector. He...
I have here.
He looks fairly thimble to me. What have you got there?
These are two of, well, my wife's and my thimbles, actually.
Yeah.
I brought them along because...
That is pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic.
We were going to bring along the budgerigar, but unfortunately, well, I thought the thimbles were much cleaner and not so noisy.
Yeah.
And there is a bit of a story attached to the thimbles, but...
I hope it's a short one.
It's a long one.
No.
You better stick to the budgerigar.
Yeah. And finally, we got Jane at the far end. And what have you... What is it?
This?
Yes.
Well, this has been drawn, actually, by my buddy Clive, you see, my brother-in-law.
Yes.
And this was instead of a wedding card, he drew us this strip, and he does a strip this time, round about this time every month. And Clive...
Well,
yeah, no.
It's a cartoon strip.
What a boring family. They're called the Wells. The Wells family. To do battle with the Wells family, we've got the Simons, is it? Not Simmons, it's the Simons.
It is the Simons.
And we've got Les here. You once worked as a banana ripener, you tell us?
Yes, I was involved...
What's that about? What's this cartoon that you've brought?
Well, I finished up last Christmas, and friends of mine decided to, just as a memento, just to remind me of my time spent in the banana business.
How do you ripen a banana?
Well, with difficulty, actually.
That's why you no longer do it, yes.
Right.
Next to you, you've got Janet. Very keen on hockey, I'm told.
Yeah, I used to, yeah.
Bully for you. Oh, thank you. Also a parachute enthusiast as well. That's why you brought along a certificate that you normally have hanging in your front. You've been successful at parachuting, have you?
Well, I've only done it once, but it was a...
Anyone could do it once. Next to you, you've got your sister Debbie, who works for a fruit importer. I don't believe this family, and she's got a plum job. And she brought an owl with her, and you made that at school in woodwork class.
Somewhere in my first exam.
Terrific. I think that's marvellous.
Brilliant, isn't it?
We're all very excited you brought that. And finally, at the end, we've got Roy, who's known as Mac, because he's long and wet. And, he's a keen ornithologist, and you brought another owl.
That's right, yeah, this is Ollie.
Terrific. We've got enough owls here, we could start the campaign for Real Owl. OK, it seems like we really ought to get on with a bit of action. Thank you for bringing half the household with you. We're going to start off with a comedy clip, and we're going to start off with the Simons. Have a look at this. The topiary is going to go mad. There's 3 points on offer. Well, you must be confident. You've even got time to laugh there. Here comes your first question. Can you name the character in bed?
Ted Bovis.
Ted Bovis. Yep, you're right. First point scored in our championship of 87. Who's Peggy's boss?
Miss Cathcart.
Miss Cathcart. That's 2, well done. And your third one, what was Clive Dempster's rank in the RAF? You can speak up if you want.
Squadron leader, yeah.
You think he was the squadron leader? You're right, 3 out of 3. Good start. And the Wells family, you have a really good comedy clip coming up here.
Have they decided what you've got?
No, frankly, they haven't. Can't seem to agree on it. Just the other day, a crowd of young students came round and diagnosed me.
What, all of them?
Yeah.
No wonder you're looking flushed.
Unfortunately, they couldn't concur in my prognosis.
I should hope not.
Well, they tried to. One did suggest I may have an obscure form of...
You'll have to speak up, dear. I can't hear you over the grapes.
An obscure form of...
Oh, gout. Wouldn't worry. Wouldn't worry about that, you know. Gilbert had that.
Not your brother?
No, W.S.
Oh.
Arthur Sullivan's chum, you know, yes. Had a very nasty attack of it just around the gondoliers.
Okay. So, series title, please.
Hinge and bracket?
Hinge and brackets. No, dear ladies. Who had the grapes, the doctor or the dame?
The doctor.
Dame Hilda Brackett. clearly one of your favourite programmes. Which village do the ladies live in?
Markfield?
I think things are getting a bit desperate here. Stackton Trestle. So, a duck so far. It's 3 to the Simons and nothing to the Wells. Don't worry, we've now got something that's much more in Trisha's line. Certainly is very in keeping, I think, with your age, this one.
Alderman F. Mayhew, from his many friends on the Dock Green Council. The break-ins. You.
Look, Mr. Dixon, I can explain that.
You used your uniform for this.
I had to have money, see? I did it first time just as a lark. Nobody suspected a copper, see?
Shut up! You can talk me to get to the station. There's nothing worse than a rotten copper. Nothing. It's the lowest thing that crawls on God's earth. Take off that uniform. Take it off! And when you've got it off, put on something different. Then I'll arrest you.
Right, so, first one. Name the actor playing the bent copper.
That's Paul Eddington.
Paul Eddington.
You got a point! Well done! They've got a first point!
Number 2. All right, I'm going mad. Who played George Dixon?
Jack Warner.
Yeah. So look. 2 points, well done. And for 3, how did he greet us each week?
Evening all. Evening all.
Yeah.
Evelyn Hall?
Evening.
Evening all, well done. They've finally got 3 points. Good stuff. Very good indeed. Okay, it's the Simons clip here. And once again, we're sticking with elderly television.
What's the matter with Dr. Cameron? He passed me just now like the wrath of God. All I got was a black look in this.
He's away to Cochrane.
But that's my case.
Aye, well, times a man would rather have his grievance than a £5 note. That's Dr. Finlay. Bess Dallas is in labour.
Oh, she's early. Oh, thank God she's in hospital.
She discharged herself. She's at the cottage.
Oh, no.
Oh, hi. Life goes on while you're gallivanting, Doctor.
I wasn't gallivanting. I was looking into a practice that was for sale. Oh, no oxygen and no car. I'll need help. Hello, get me Glasgow, will you?
Will you buy the practice?
Oh, certainly will not. Dr. Sutton Scott's an alcoholic and the practice has gone to the devil. Come on, come on! Oh, do you think I was trying to phone New York?
Okay, first question. What was Janet's job? Oh, stop whispering. I want to hear what you're saying.
Was she the housekeeper? I think she was. Yeah, housekeeper.
Housekeeper. She was the housekeeper. Next one. Who played Doctors Finlay and Cameron?
Andrew Cruikshank was... and Bill Simpson, I think. And Bill Simpson, yeah.
Bill Simpson and Andrew Cruikshank. You are right. So your third question, what was their house called?
Arden House.
Arden House. This is very
well
good
done,
stuff.
Matt.
Well done. We got 3 to the Wells, but 6 to the Simons now. So the Simons have yet to actually lose a point. We come to our prop bag, and if you can get the television programme, that's what I'm looking for, on the first go, then you get 3 points. Would you like to hold that? 3 points if you can tell me what the programme is from that. What? What?
Yeah, go for it. Magic Roundabout.
No, you thought that was Dougal.
Yeah.
All right. No, so it's 2 points now. There you go.
Can you along?
Oh, this is good news for the Wells, this is. They're definitely in trouble here.
No.
No?
Back.
Down to 1 point. Do have that.
What the hell? Yeah.
1 point available?
Star Trek.
Star Trek, you think? You're right for 1 point. Well done. Star Trek it is. What's what? Tribble. It's a tribble. That was, that little furry thing. So we're looking for the identity of a television programme. Nice pair of wellies there. Okay. 3 points if you can get that. You could do with it. 2 Ronnies. You're right. Had a hard week. When they go on the farm, 2 Ronnies when they go on the farm.
Oh, Emmerdale Farm.
Or Emmerdale Farm.
Say something, yes. Emmerdale.
Gardeners, question time.
Emmerdale.
No, it isn't Emmerdale Farm. Look at that. You said it was Frisian in there, didn't you? 2 points. Come on, you
Farmer's diet, farming today?
Farming today, no. We're down to 1 point, and that is really a... It's the best one.
Bombardment.
All creatures great and small.
All creatures great and small.
All creatures great and small. You're quite right. You managed to get 1 point. You salvaged 1 point there. And that means that the scores are 4 to the Wells, but 7 to the Simons. We're going to take you to a bit of really high-class, brilliant acting from the States.
Anyone got any change?
Not me. I never carry money.
No, hold on.
Isn't that Nicholas rolling? Well, he's still in great shape, huh, Dad? Yeah.
I love that. Stop that boat. Nobody untied it. It's still tied up. OK, needless to say, you need these points. What's the series called?
Crazy like a fox.
Is it? I'm pleased I've missed this one. And what jobs do father and son fox do?
Private eyes.
OK. They are private eyes. I think you're going to be disappointed. One is a private eye, the other one's an attorney. We can't give you that. And the chap swinging on the rope, who was he? Very...
Tarzan.
Sorry about that. I'd like to take a point off for facetiousness there.
No.
Very famous chap that had his own series years ago. No. Here he comes, Gene Barry. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind, it's only a game. So here comes your dose of America. This is another classic for you. We've got the best clips.
We're looking for a man with a mole on his nose.
Mole on his nose?
A mole on his nose.
What kind of clothes?
What kind of clothes?
What kind of clothes do you suppose?
What kind of clothes do I suppose would be worn by a man with a mole on his nose? Who knows?
Did I happen to mention, did I bother to disclose this man that we're seeking with a mole on his nose? I'm not sure of his clothes or anything else, except he's Chinese. A big clue by itself.
How do you do that?
Gotta read a lot of Dr. Seuss.
I'm sorry to say, I'm sad to report, I haven't seen anyone at all of that sort. Not a man who's Chinese with a mole on his nose with some kind of clothes that you can't suppose. So, get away from this door and get out of this place, or I'll have to hurt you. Put my foot in your face.
Oh.
Time to go.
Time to go.
Different? And so, what did Maddie Hayes do before she met David Addison?
I think she was a model. She was a model?
She was a model, and you were right. Question 2. Who's the receptionist at the Blue Moon Detective Agency?
Mr. Pesto.
Mr. Pesto. Ah, Agnes Di Pesto. Yep. Yes, given. Okay. Who sings the title song?
Al Jarreau.
Al Jarreau. You're quite right. That's very good scoring. It's 10 to the Simons, 5 to the Wells. Now, in our 87th season of Telly Addicts, we've got 2 new rounds. Here comes the first one. We call this one Guess Who. There are 3 points on offer if you can identify a television character from the first part of the description. And we've got 2 nursery nurses who are going to give you the clues.
She's got long blonde hair and blue eyes. She wears a lot of makeup. She's definitely in love.
It's not that one anyway from Coronation Street because you got brown eyes.
Any ideas?
No, not that one.
OK, 2's available now. They go on.
She throws her weight about a bit. She stars in Cabaret. She's got stars in her eyes. She likes a lot of kisses.
2 points, we can get it from that.
Yeah.
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy, you think?
Yes.
I wonder if you're right with Miss Piggy. We can show you the 3rd part of it.
She's got a lovely pink complexion. She likes to wear long dresses and long white gloves. She likes green things. She's a bit of a swine.
Quite right, 2 points. Well done. So 2 points to the Simons family in our first Guess Who. Oh, it's Kermit.
He's got a bit thin on top. He's got a nagging whine. He's a bit of a coward. Yeah, it's his mother-in-law.
Oh, it's his mother-in-law. Another guess?
Yeah, worth a guess.
George Roper?
George Roper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's have a look here, and we can see the next part.
He wears a moustache. He's pear-shaped. Collaborates with the enemy. He once fought a duel.
Once fought a duel. What? I don't know.
What?
We'll have to go on to the next one, I think.
No guess at all?
Well, I'm in a lower low, but we don't know his name.
No? OK, 1 point coming up.
Wears an apron. He's got 2 mistresses. He likes his women in French underwear. Took a cake to the castle. Always entertaining the troops. He has a very important sausage.
Well, you're there, but you're not there,
We
are
don't
you?
know his name.
Gives a
We
clue.
know him.
Yeah, we know you know. Can you tell us?
Yes, well, unfortunately, they can't help you. It is René. Hello, hello. It's now 5 to the Wells, 12 to the Simons. Well, you look very happy with this big problem that you've got. There's a couple of points coming up in our Top of the Pops round. A video, very well-known video, minus the important elements of a soundtrack. And the task for you is to tell me who it is and also the title of the tune. Are you any good at lip reading?
China.
Is that it?
That's it.
China.
No?
No idea.
No, don't
Desperate
know.
stuff. Desperate now. It's really getting desperate. Here it comes with the sound wound up. You're going to kick yourselves. You must know this one. It was an absolutely huge success. Go West and Call Me, and another pop video coming, this time for the Simons family. And I wonder what they're like at the music. This is a really interesting one, which was nominated for a couple of awards, actually. Oh, the Wells family are now saying, oh, we know that one. But do you know it?
Doctor and the Magic, Spin It in the Sky.
You know it, you know it. You're quite right. Doctor and the Medics, of course. And it means they are 9 points in the lead. And I wonder what you're like when it comes to the younger viewers. We've got some action from kids' television. Best things on television, aren't they? Marvellous. So, which children's programme were we watching?
The Who.
The Hoops.
The Hoops. Well done. And the next one is, who owned the garden?
Lady Rosemary.
Lady Rosemary. Sir Basil and Lady Rosemary. And the third question, what job did Bayleaf do?
Bayleaf was the gardener.
You think Bayleaf was the gardener?
So.
Yes, very good. Yes, you get 2 points on that. Well, all is not lost, you know. There could be a miracle about to happen. I doubt it, but you never know. Right. What was this animated series called?
Toad of Toad Hall.
Toad of Toad Hall. Are you accepting that? Yes?
Yeah.
Toad of Toad Hall.
Wrong.
The Wind in the Willows.
Sorry,
Oh,
Sorry.
poor Clive was the only one who... Yeah. Who provided Toad's voice?
It was David Jason.
David Jason, you think? You're right! Very good. And the third one in this, connection between Badger and Paddington.
Peter Sallis.
The voice.
The voice of Peter Sallis. You were on the right track, but it's Sir Michael Hordern who does the voice. What a shame, what a shame. 6 to the Wells, now 16 to the Simons. And we have a new round to finish off Telly Addicts this season, because what we are attempting to do in our search for the Telly Addicts family of 1987 is make sure that we do find a family where all 4 members know an enormous amount about television. So there's no chance, because of this round, that any family's got a sleeping partner. What I'd like you to do is select one of the Wells who is going to be faced with answering 12 questions in a time limit of 1 minute. I will put 12 questions in 1 minute. So, if you want, I wouldn't pick Clive. He seems the only one who's vaguely awake over there, but...
We'll try Trish.
You're going to go for Trish. OK, Trish, this is your big moment. This is a solo attempt, and of course you could do rather well and close the gap. There are 12 questions coming in 1 minute. And the time starts now. Who plays Terry Scott's television wife?
June Whitfield.
What was the policeman in Sykes nicknamed?
No, pass.
Corky. In which series is Dave the barman at the Winchester Club?
The Minder.
Look at this. Name the programme.
Fame.
Which soap opera was set on a cross-channel ferry?
I just pass.
Triangle. Who is Del Boy's brother?
Oh, Rodner.
Correct. Look at this. Name the family.
Bonanza, the Cartwright family.
Yes. Which part of the body did Samantha wiggle to make her magic work in Bewitched?
A nose.
Who sang the theme song for Just Good Friends?
Paul Nicholas.
Look at this. Who's missing from 3, 2, 1?
Dusty Ben.
Who succeeded Jean Darblay as Inspector at Hartley Police Station?
No, Juliet Bravo, I don't know.
Kate Longton. In Open All Hours, who is Arkwright's fiancée?
Gladys. The nurse, district nurse.
Are we going to give her that? Yes, we'll give you that. Nurse Gladys Emmanuel. I reckon you did well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well done. 9 points. A highly creditable 9 points. And so we get our final score. Would you please select a member of the Simons family who's going to go through the same grueling grilling?
Jam, please.
Janet? OK, Janet. Stand by for 12 questions in 1 minute. In which series does Albert Square feature?
Don't know.
EastEnders. What kind of bird do we associate with Rod Hull?
Emu.
Who was Kid Curry's partner in Alias Smith and Jones?
Hannibal Hayes.
Correct. Look at this. Name the programme.
No, I don't know.
Blackadder 2. Name the original host of Jukebox Jury.
Pete Murray.
No, David Jacobs. Who had a hotline to the Commissioner of Gotham City?
Batman.
Look at this. Name the family.
The Waltons.
Correct. In Sorry, what does Timothy do for a living?
Librarian.
He is a librarian. Who sang the theme song for Champion the Wonder Horse?
Oh, I don't know.
Frankie Lane. Look at this. Who's missing from the Generation Game?
Anthony Redfern.
Correct. Who shared a cell with Godber in Porridge?
Oh, don't know.
Norman Stanley Fletcher. In The Sweeney, who plays Inspector Reagan?
Can't remember his name. Don't know.
It's the last one, so you can guess. The Hooter hasn't gone yet.
Thor. John Thor.
Oh, yes! Give her that. She scored 7. It means it's 15 to the Wells, but the Simons have done rather well. 23 points. Congratulations. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Many congratulations. Well done. Got the first of this year's challenge series off in fine style there. Commiserations to the Wells family. You're going to get a really nice memento this series. We have had made up Radio Times covers. Have your own Radio Times cover to hang up at home. We won't see the Simons family next week because we've changed the rules yet again in this series, and in fact we're playing a league system, so they'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. I'll have 2 more very different families for you at the same time next week, and I hope you'll be there to meet the Telly Addicts. Good night to you. Bye-bye. Well done.
There's a whole lot happening this autumn on BBC1, including the many shapes and sizes of Russ Abbott.
Mademoiselle from Armentiers came up to me, said, hello dear, how do you do?
If you're a tourist in Paris, there's one thing that you have to see, my inky pinky darling.
There she stands, so young, so fair. The height of my ambition. She is unique. I ought to speak.
You ought to see an optician.
The Russ Abbott Show returns tonight at 7:25 on BBC1.